Hello, hello. Welcome to Elevated Coaching, the podcast designed to help group fitness instructors, personal trainers, and health and fitness coaches level up their skills and grow their careers. Hosted by me, Anna.
And
Gregory, two fitness professionals with 17 plus years of combined experience. This show delivers the perfect mix of humor, education, and entertainment. So the last episode, we gave you guys a challenge. And that challenge was to write down 3 to 5 coaching pillars to try to figure out, all right, who are your people? What are you all about? And then create your niche statement, right? So post it to your story, journal about it, do whatever you want about it. This shirt, we don't have to create this shirt because it already exists. It already exists. And we're going to give you homework this week as well. So really we want you to use this as a time to start building your brand, start building your business. If you've already been in the industry for a while, maybe it's time to rebrand. Maybe it's time to refresh. Maybe it's time to dial in. Maybe you feel like you're just floating out there, okay? So today we're talking about Gregory's least favorite subject, which is
social media for coaches.
Social media for coaches, okay? And the only reason I say it's his least favorite is because he doesn't really use social media. He just doesn't, okay? But we're gonna talk about how to market, promote, and retain clients online. He's so excited right now. He's so excited right now. So welcome to episode 16.
Ooh, 16.
I know.
God, I've been here for 16
I know.
times.
Technically, we have been here for 16, but they only know 15 because of the one with Bethany that we need to redo.
We gotta do Bethany.
She's great.
Did we ever post that one? So
Yeah, I posted it, but then I had to
There
take
was
it down
no
because there was no
sound.
sound. There was video. If you could read lips, you probably loved that episode. It was up for 2.5 days. Okay, so social media is a thing whether we like it or not. I have been told I'm good at social media. I compare myself to people who have whole social media teams, and I'm like, I guess as an individual, I'm okay with it. But the truth is, like, if I wasn't in this industry, I wouldn't do social media. Like, I would probably just be on Facebook so that I could talk to people all over the nation that I've been friends with from where I've lived, and that's it. But I want to make sure I'm marketing myself. So I actually have 3 social medias right now, which is just stupid. But I'm transitioning one. So whether we like it or not, social media is one of the best ways to market, promote yourself and your clients and your members, okay? So you don't have to be a full-time influencer to make an impact online. And we've already talked about comparison is the thief of joy. Comparing yourself to others is stupid. Don't do it, okay? Showing your authentic self is gonna be the most important thing, all right? I can tell you that when I started social media, I looked at other people's and I was like, oh, I need to post like 10 times a day. And I burnt out so quick. So it doesn't matter. What matters is consistency and relatability and being authentic to yourself and your brand. Those are the biggest things. So if you're like, all right, I'm gonna get better at this, I'm gonna be more consistent. It doesn't matter if it's once a week, twice a week, 7 times a week. Find what you can do and stick to that. I just wanna like, boop, do. I just wanna squish it. All right, so let's talk about why social media matters.
It's free marketing.
It is free marketing, okay? It definitely builds trust, okay? Relatability, understanding with potential and current clients. They see you, people see me, and then they meet me and they're like, oh my God, you're actually like this all the time. I'm like, yes, I'm actually like
this all the time.
It's not just a show for social media. It's not just a show for class. It's not just a show for a podcast. I am very authentically myself, and that puts people at ease. Well, not all people.
Not all
Some people are very put off by the fact that I'm like this all
Way
the time.
too much energy. Way too much.
But at the end of the day, people buy from people they feel connected to. That's it. You're not going to put your money in somebody's business that you think, man, this guy is a total dick. You're not going to be like, please take my money. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then lastly, it's a retention tool, right? You want to make sure that even when your clients aren't with you, you're at the top of their mind. Okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. All right, so let's talk about knowing your goal on social media. So there are some very big goals that you should have on social media. We're going to talk about 4 of them.
The first one is attract the new clients.
Attracting new clients. This one is harder on social media, easier with positive word of mouth. Okay, much easier. Are you celebrating because you just set a new timer and we were under for the last one? Gregors loves that he has this new timer because then he just points to it like,
this is going real good.
Wrap it up, ma'am. I will tell you that word of mouth is the best way to get new clients, but especially if you're in person and online, which both of us are, this can really help you attract new clients, okay? Number 2, promote programs or events. So when we have small group classes, we promote them. I take videos of mine and then I post them later and I tag those people who were in my class. And then they reshare it and all of their friends see what a good time we're having, okay? If we have an event, if we do a free training in a park, we're gonna put it on social media so that people know, all right? Number 3.
Retain your current clients.
Retain your current clients. So let's go back to the small group thing. Not only am I putting it out there for new people, but I'm tagging my current clients because they're special and they should feel special. They're paying me money for me to try to kill them actively, right? And then they do the thing and then they get better. Okay? I should want to retain them. I should want to brag on them. I should want to show how hard they work. Not all clients are going to want this. Not all clients are going to want to be on social media. There are various reasons. But whether it's showcasing them or showcasing you, it really solidifies to them that they're with the right person. And then lastly,
you build a strong brand identity.
And that's why we're doing this podcast after last week's podcast. Because if you don't have your pillars, if you don't have your mission statement, if you don't know what it is you're trying to do, it's really hard to build it on social media. Okay, so last week's needs to come before this week. And if you've already been on social media, I suggest you just do a checks and balances. Hey, am I doing these things that they're suggesting? If I'm looking at this from a lens with fresh eyes, does it make sense on what I'm trying to promote myself as? Is that how it reads? Yes or no? And you have to take your ego out of it and you have to look at it as if you were a consumer. If I were a consumer, what would I want to see? Because all these people are seeing 32 things thrown at them day in and day out, right? So listen, you don't need to do all of those things every single day. You can rotate your focus, okay? And I would suggest rotating your focus.
Ooh. Now, what do you post for each format?
Well, let's talk about for group fit. Hey, look at that. Look at that. So let's start with group fitness instructors, okay? So what we mean by posting for each format, this is group fitness instructors versus small group trainers versus personal trainers, okay? So let's talk about group fit instructors first, all right? I always post my playlist, always. Sometimes it's before class, sometimes it's after class. It really depends on how tired I am the night before, if we're being really honest, okay? But showing some sort of behind the scenes, either prepping for class, like, hey y'all, setting up my class, this is what we're gonna be doing today, can't wait to see you in an hour, whatever that looks like. Okay, playlists, rituals that you have in terms of like how you do what you do. I know for me, I walk into a class, I greet everybody, I set all my stuff down, I get music playing, and then I set up whatever I need for me, and then I bebop around the room and talk to people. That's my ritual. Okay, so if I had like a GoPro on me, that could be something that you could post. I would not do that. That would be weird. Can you imagine if you walked into my class and I had a GoPro on my head?
I would turn around and leave. Straight.
You'd probably do something stupid like...
No, or shoot my classic middle finger. So then you can't post it.
Please see sweatshirt of the day. Okay. Okay, so also for group fitness instructors.
Client shout out and group wins. This is real big out here in the streets of group fitness world. You know, if you have a client that's hitting their goals, they're happy, they're everything, shout them out on social media. One of the gyms I teach a class out of, we started shouting out. We started doing a group fitness client of the month.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's fun.
We recognize one member every month who's just exceeding goals, killing it in class, taking each class,
Yeah.
showing up, showing out each and every time.
I love that.
Boom.
I love that because that tells a story automatically of just what group fitness can do for them. Body comp changes. The mental game, when you start showing up for yourself, I think is the biggest win. Like physicality, if you eat right and you move your body is gonna meet you wherever it needs to be, right? But the mental and emotional effect that showing up for yourself has, hands down the best, in my humble opinion. All right, so what else can you show? Energy snippets from classes. This is with permission, okay? Make sure that you tell your class, hey guys, we're gonna be doing a really hard hit today. We're gonna do a burpee into a ball slam into skier lunges. I don't know, I'm making it up. I really wanna put this on social media. Can anybody not be in a video today? And then I just do raise your hand, right? Like raise your hand. And then during that hard push, I walk around and video and get all up in there of the sweaty faces wanting to kill me, okay? Again, get permission. But this shows exactly what they can expect to have you teaching their class, okay? Some people will be like, oh my God, that looks like so much fun. Those are the crazy ones. Those are my people. Other people would be like, absolutely not. Where's the old person class? I hate it when they say that too. He said. And then lastly, okay, and I've already told you about my themed rides.
That's exactly what I was waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's 2 more weeks before the mustache ride.
It's 2 weeks until Cinco de Mayo ride. Y'all, I
2
sing
weeks.
every, 3 weeks. I guess 3. Well, I'm not teaching next week. You're teaching for me. So in my brain, it's 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, I gotta teach for you.
You get to teach for me.
That's a theme ride in itself.
The Gregory ride.
6 days before the Gregory ride.
Okay, but I will post about that. And I will make sure I shout him out. And I will make sure that they know he's awesome. And I will, gosh.
And as soon as she tagged me, I will go in there and untag it.
He can't do that. Because I'm also going to tag One Life and they're going to repost it. No. But I'll probably make like a, hey, you guys get Gregory this week. This is freaking awesome post. Okay, he's a party on a bike too. You just wouldn't guess it because of his awesome demeanor.
I'm going to walk in 5 minutes before class starts.
No, you're not. You're such a liar.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know how to do that.
This next section is for our small group trainers.
Yeah.
One of the things you want to post about is your team bonding or partner drills, especially if you have partners drills in class.
Yeah, you do lots of partner drills.
Yeah. Well, the last 2 weeks, my Friday evening class, we all break up in stations, and then I've been doing one big station at the end, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I label it in my programming as the team workout. And it's usually an asshole workout. So,
again,
asshole.
Please
workout.
see the sweatshirt.
It's the asshole workout.
I love that. And team bonding, it'll happen naturally with small group. I know for my small group, and I've talked about it, we have an ongoing text message thread for my small group people. They will absolutely be like, hey, who wants to go for lunch after small group? Or who wants to go meet up across the way for coffee? That's pretty common with my small group. Or who wants to stay after and do like a deep stretch? Perfectly common with my small group. So if you can get video or photos of that, awesome, okay? Progress check-ins. This will happen more with one-on-ones than it will happen with small group. However, I have definitely gotten on video, holy crap, Heather, the last time you were doing snatches, you were using 15 pounds and now you're using 30. That in itself is a progress check-in, okay? If I can get her on video or just a snapshot of her before and after, what she was lifting, what she is lifting, that counts as a progress check-in, okay? Absolutely.
Client testimonials and
huge.
stories.
This
one is very huge. And
Huge.
you're good for this.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. She said thank you.
I had to be told by a business coach to ask my people to write me a testimonial. You think just because clients love you, they will just naturally give you a testimonial. 90% of the time, you're gonna have to ask for it, okay? Some of the time, they'll just randomly text you and be like, I just want you to know you're awesome. Like Gregory's version of this is his clients give him socks.
Oh, yeah. They give me socks.
Fun socks.
Apparently, I'm a sock person. Didn't know I was. But
You are a sock person.
I'm not a sock person. I just decided to wear socks one day.
I mean, you always wear socks.
I mean, I always wear socks, but I wear socks like these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show them your socks?
No, I don't.
Can you like...
No, because these are not the crazy socks. No, nerd. Oh my gosh. I just happened to wear some funny socks one day because I went through a funny sock phase. The next thing you know, no one else notices anything until you put on some socks. And it's like, oh my gosh, he's a sock guy.
And now you have socks.
Now I have a plethora of socks.
But that alone, the fact that people bring him gifts, is a testimonial. But ask for them. Hey, if you have found that you get something out of my coaching, I guarantee you they're not going to be like, I actually get nothing from your coaching.
My testimony is
I would love for you to give me 2 or 3 things that you like about small group classes or you like about my training.
You're such an asshole, but oh my gosh, that deadlift the other day, huge.
Yeah.
That's how mine would go.
Yeah. And then you just screenshot that from your phone, crop out the name, post that on there, and be like, this is client love. And that's it. It's so super simple. So super simple. And then if you have a website or you're on something like Trainerize, you can put those testimonials down at the bottom so that it's not coming from you being like, hey, look at me, I'm awesome. No, it's Pam and Heather and Lily and Hillary and Allie. All of these ladies think I'm awesome. And here's why. Here's what they've said. Good. I love it. And then community style posts. So birthdays, team shout outs, in like what Gregory was talking about, client of the month. Oh, here we go.
Will that be considered a client testimonial?
Yeah, 100%. All your strength training must be working. Yep. Love it. I'm not going to read the rest.
No,
Love it.
You can't.
But if you have birthdays, if you have anniversaries, if you have team shout outs, if you have, like Gregory said on his Friday nights, if his Friday nights are killing it compared to the rest of his small group training, shout them out. Get a photo or get a shot of them doing that very last push of the team workout. 100%. Cool. Let's move on. Last one.
Personal trainers.
Personal trainers, baby.
Always educational content. Oh my gosh. Form tips, myths, and motivation.
He's so irritated by this. So,
because you cannot, I'm sorry. It's just so much of it. It's cliche to me. I don't do it because, what is today? Tuesday.
Feels like
Today
Wednesday.
is Trainer Tip Tuesday.
Yeah.
You could go on Instagram and type that in and you will find 2 million Trainer Tip Tuesdays.
Absolutely.
So I just don't do it. I will repost you in a second though.
Here is why I do it. Because usually I will have an overall theme for what I'm trying to teach people. Okay, maybe I want to teach every single one of my people a Turkish get up because it's a whole body whatever. So my Trainer Tip Tuesday for the whole month might be different progressions of a Turkish get up. How do you start it? What's in the middle? How do you transition? How do you finish it? How do you get back down, right? I could literally break that into an entire month of content just for Tuesdays that my people will find complete value in because we're going to be doing it, right? So you can make it personal to you because Gregory's absolutely right. You type in Trainer Tip Tuesday or Try It Tuesday or anything like that, you're going to get a million things that come up. But if you can personalize it to what you're working with your people on, or if you decide, okay, well, in the beginning of the year, I'm going to plot this out, right? January, my focus is going to be deadlifts. February, my focus is going to be rows. March, my focus is going to be squats. Okay, you can literally plan this out to where you don't really have to think because you can do things on progressions. You can do dumbbells versus kettlebells, deadlifts. You can do all sorts of different types of deadlifts, why they're different, and then recap it at the end of the month. So you can come up with a lot of different things. You know what this man would do?
Hinge.
When
you said that, I would run a whole thing.
He's like, wait, he literally just put it in.
I just put this in, really. How to hinge, step by step.
Step by step. He has now 8 weeks of content that he could go off of.
8 whole weeks I would run on how to hinge.
So you don't have to overthink
Hinging
this.
is the most important thing ever. Hinge. Oh my gosh.
He yells that word.
Hinge.
More. You would be so proud of my people today in cycle class. They did such a good job hinging. I've been reverse hinging them so they know what it feels like. I'll tell you about that later. Before and afters.
That's intriguing.
Before and afters for personal trainers is huge. You can tell people all day long that you're going to get them results until they see somebody else with their results. Hey, I just helped Heather lose 30 pounds in 3 months. Or I had a client lose 32 pounds of fat in 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And she didn't do anything crazy. She kept her same exercise routine. All we did was change her macros, and she stopped eating the leftovers on her kid's plate. That was it. Literally, that was it, because we did the math, and that math basically showed that she was eating an extra 800 calories a day just by eating her kids' leftovers. I'm like, girlfriend, they make Ziploc bags for a reason. Pack that shit up and feed it to them later. Because you know they're not going to eat it all. They never do, ever. And then they want it 3 hours later and you've already eaten it. Stop eating it. Sorry. Okay. Before and after stories. Super important.
Man, a day in the life of your coaching. Oh, I should start doing this.
See?
I should.
See?
I
should just coach him on what to do for social media.
I would be off the chain.
Can you imagine? I did a day in the life of parenting for me once.
I remember that.
People are like, you're not kidding. You literally go from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'm like, yeah, that's what I said.
I could see myself.
I'm not a liar.
I could see what I'm going, like I'm getting ready to work on with a client and what we're doing. I'm like, fuck. She ain't gonna hinge for shit today. I know she's gonna come in and tell me her legs are sore. Because I know what she did last night. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Man. We should start a series on that.
That'd be fun. Okay. And then lastly, share what makes your one-on-one experience different. I coach way different than Gregory coaches, but we're both very effective trainers. Well, that's not true. Not very different. We're actually pretty similar.
Sort of, kind of.
I just talk way more than you do.
You talk way more than I do.
It's surprising to them, I'm sure.
And you make your people do some crazy shit.
Like what?
Some crazy shit.
Like what?
I don't know. You're more isolated in movements than I am sometimes. Yes.
That's true.
And that shit becomes painful.
That's true.
Plus,
Accurate.
your clients don't want to fight you. They might think about it. Mine will actually try to fight me.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not doing this shit.
I have seen one of his people throw weight.
Let's go.
It was only a 5-pound weight.
Let's go outside right now. I'm tired of this shit.
Fight you.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm emotional today. All right, do's and don'ts.
This is a big one. So, do's. We'll start with the do's. I said it at the beginning.
Show up consistently.
Set whatever it is. So maybe for Gregory now, he's inspired to do Trainer Tip Tuesday where he can do his hinges.
No.
And then he can do a Friday day in the life of.
It won't happen.
I mean, it might, it could.
Won't, it won't.
But let's say he only wants to do 2 days a week. That's fine, as long as he's consistent on those 2 days a week and provides value. Okay?
Astronaut babies.
Number 2.
Use stories for raw, real-time connection. Raw.
Okay. Your posts will live in infamy, meaning they need to provide education, entertainment, or impact. Okay? But your stories are going to show the who you are, not the how. Your posts need to be the how, your stories need to be the who. Now, if you did do a day in the life of, obviously that's a who. That's okay. That's fine. Okay? But maybe then your stories for that day are a little more linear. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interact with followers. Okay? Make sure you comment back. Use polls and questions. Trying to chase an algorithm is exhausting. There are people who get paid full time to do things like that, and I'm not that person.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Of course you didn't. But the more tools, chasing the algorithm is exhausting. It's exhausting. Now I'm going to give you a tip here, so everybody tune in. Here's a pro tip, okay? When you post onto your feed, meaning not a story post, a standard post, let everybody comment for 24 hours. Then go back and like, okay, put the heart, touch the heart on all the comments. Then post your next story. That will put that post at the top, and the engagement of your likes will boost that post naturally. Then after you make your post, you're going to then comment back to people on the original post the day before of thank you so much, or let me know if you have any other questions, or blah, 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 whatever it is. That will then double down on how many people see your post. So you're going to post on Monday. You're going to leave it alone until Tuesday. Then on Tuesday, you're going to heart, make your Tuesday post, then go back to your Monday post and comment. Rinse, repeat. That'll keep you at the top of your feed. Also, if you do just a picture, do a color picture and then do a secondary picture of a black and white. Because if they don't scroll the first time, it'll populate back to the top of their feed the second time. You're welcome. Bet you didn't know any of that.
No.
How much of that do you think Gregory's going to do?
0. I stopped as soon as you said go back.
He said, nope, set it and forget it. Nope. Absolutely not. I don't even want to set it.
I go back in there and heart it, and then we're going on to the next day.
Yeah. But in your stories especially, use polls, use questions. The more you can use off of Instagram, the better the algorithm is going to like you. Okay? And then, why did we do the last episode? To figure out who your clients are. Speak to your ideal client. Speak to your ideal client. Don't speak to the one you don't want to work with. Don't be like, oh, hey guys, I read the most interesting fact on prenatal clients. I don't even want prenatal clients. Why would I want to talk about prenatal clients? That's not my niche. But I do love it when one of my clients gets pregnant. That's cute.
All right, don't try to be perfect.
No. Progress over perfection all day long. Nobody really likes a perfect post. How often do you look at a perfect post and you're like, I am so inspired by this? No, you're like, bitch, you're 20. Okay, talk to me when you're 40. You have 4 kids and 3 jobs. I could make this post too if I still live with my parents and they paid me everything just so I could do this.
Which leads us to the next thing. Don't try to use every trend.
Oh my God.
Make it fit your brand, please.
I hate it. I hate it when you can scroll through and you see the exact same post redone by 15 different people and they're all your friends and you're like, guys, what are you doing? Be original. What's happening? Okay? Ignore analytics. Okay? Don't ignore analytics. Meaning, once a week, I will look at which of my posts are doing the best. You can look at analytics in social media. I will look at which posts are doing the best, who interacted with them. Male, female, people who follow me, people who don't follow me. And then if I see that people who don't follow me were impacted the most from my most popular reels or posts, I'll try to emulate that the next week. 100%. Okay, so make sure that you're looking at analytics, not necessarily on what you need to do better, but what's not working. And then stop doing that. It's a waste of your freaking time. There are analytics on purpose, so you're not wasting your damn time.
Only post workouts.
Don't do that. Don't only post workouts. Because if you only post workouts, you're just going to be a workout machine. That's all you're going to be to them. You're not a real human. You're just somebody who posts workouts 24/7. Okay? We know a guy that posts about only him for his gym. It's just him in his gym. Nothing else. Well, now it's just about him, right? Not the gym. So people can't see themselves in it, right? If you don't post about who you are and how you are, it's a problem. That's why you have more than one pillar, okay? All right, so let's talk about how to use social media for retention.
Bingo. Woo!
You get so excited.
I sure do. Number 1, celebrate your current clients publicly.
We already talked about that. I'm not going to dive deep. All right.
Share your client wins to build pride and loyalty.
We talked about that too. This next one we didn't. Create FOMO around your coaching environment.
What happened?
Okay? If you create FOMO around your coaching environment, you are going to make people want to come in. They're going to be like, damn, I missed that. Shoot. That's why I do theme rides. People are like, well, I can't miss that. Right? I tell everybody every theme ride now. This is my last Cinco de Mayo ride. This is my last birthday ride. This is my last this ride. This is my last that ride. Because I'm moving.
So last time I get a sub for you.
Probably not.
I'm not subbing after next week.
Why?
I'm coming in with a shitty playlist. No,
don't make me a liar. I told all those people you're amazing.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to go in there with one of your playlists.
Okay.
Like 4 weeks ago. Remember when Anna played this 4 weeks ago?
We're going to do it better.
This is how I'm going to do it.
This asshole.
I would do that.
This asshole. Something that Gregory would never do that you should do for retention.
Start a private group or use a hashtag for your crew.
Do you know what my hashtag is?
What?
You know.
I don't.
Impact Collective.
I thought you had something else, like pineapples.
Pineapples. What are pineapples?
Gotta use something creative.
I mean, I love pineapples, but mine is Impact Collective. I was also telling him about a hashtag that I started a long time ago, which is Relentless Pursuit of You. It's kind of a longer one. And now with Gregors and I combining our brains and our efforts, we have Impact Coaching Alliance. That one's coming. Impact Coaching Collective?
That's what we...
Impact Coaching Collective.
Collective. Alliance is...
Yeah.
No. Collective. We have several different names.
It's true. We'll figure it out.
When this gym opens, though.
Shh. You didn't hear that. All right. Lastly.
Woo! Use DMs to check in with inactive members. I would definitely
100%.
not do this.
I would 100% do this. I actually have a retention Trello board where I put in the last time I talked to somebody, and then I flag it to remind me in 1 month if I have not heard from that person. Literally. Some 2 weeks. It really depends on the client. But like if I have a first-time client and then I don't hear from them, I usually do it in 2 weeks, and then I'll do it in another 2 weeks, and then I'll kick it to a month. Just so I'm constantly just like giving a little something. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's talk about a simple social media strategy.
Ooh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this as if you're telling me what I should be doing.
All right, Gregory. First things first, just like we talked about your pillars last week, you're going to pick 3 pillars. Okay? I said mine earlier. educate, entertain, impact. Those are my 3 pillars, personally. An example that we have here is education, energy, and client spotlight.
Yeah. Keep going.
Look at his face. You're gonna need a lot of Botox.
This is great. That's 3 great pillars. I like that. I'm gonna start doing that.
No, you're not.
In my head one day.
Okay. Plan 1 week at a time, not months. Now, I will say that I try to do both, and we use the hinge as an example. We use the Turkish get up as an example. So if I have one theme that I want to use for the whole month, right? I know for me, I started 75 hard yesterday. My Monday motivation is going to be around my 75 hard journey until that's done, because that makes sense. You're along with me for the ride, and I can give you tips and tricks of what I've been doing or the struggles that I've had. Okay, that's great Monday motivation. So for me, that's a couple months in advance. But when you're talking about stories, when you're talking about realistic fun posts, like I do a Friday fun day where usually I make fun of my kids or something. Okay, I don't plan those in advance. They're just very natural. They just come about on their own because my kids are ridiculous humans. All right, simple tools. I cannot say enough about Canva.
Ew.
I love Canva.
I hate Canva.
Oh, I love Canva.
I hate
this
Canva.
is why we get along well. I fill
hate
in where he
Canva.
falls and he fills in where I fall. Okay? I have no idea what InShot is. Scheduling apps. This can be a good one, but honestly, with the algorithm, if you use scheduling apps that aren't Meta's scheduling apps, it won't prioritize your posts. Like, it's sort of a hit against you. Meta's really good now about being able to build out in their business manager and schedule posts, and it'll tell you things like it's National Dog Day or it's National Trainer Week or whatever, and you could be like, oh shit, okay, great, well, let's schedule something on this day. National Donut Day, whatever, I don't know, pick one. Okay. Your notes app, we use our notes app. They can't see your hand. There you go. We use our notes app like crazy. Okay? You can share between people, you can send ideas, and it's all in one place that you can access from your home, your computer, your whatever. All right? Use your notes app. I also use my voice memo app for myself when I don't have time, but you can also do voice to text on notes, okay? And I would say don't spend more than like 30 minutes planning a week. Unless you're doing a lot, like for me, I have an hour on Mondays. I plan out my week, I figure out my content, okay? I know what I'm gonna do, but then it becomes really natural because you already have, like I said, Turkish get ups on Monday, cool, that's what I'm gonna do, or Tuesday, whatever it is. You have an idea of what you're gonna do that rolls into itself. I would also say, Gregor's loves ChatGPT. It can absolutely help you to see the forest from the trees, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes, ChatGPT is.
Like if I told him, all right, you have to start doing social media 3 times a week.
And I would go on ChatGPT.
The first thing he would do is say, this is who I am. This is what I'm all about. These are my 3 pillars. Create the next month's worth of content for me.
And tell me when I can copy and paste.
Yeah, and then he'll be like, create a caption, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, give people what we call a hook, something that will grab their attention. Build a booty in 1 week. Not possible, but that's considered a hook.
Stop that.
Okay.
As well, stop that. You can't start the grow my glutes in 2.5 days.
But how many times have you seen it?
Every day.
And how many people do you think fall for that dumb shit?
Hundreds.
What motivates me is I'm trying to keep people from believing that dumb shit. So when I use a hook, it's lose 30 pounds in 3 days. And then literally underneath, it's like, this isn't possible. Get it out of your head. This is hard work and effort, and here's how to do it. Right? So you can still use the hook, but don't be a liar. Okay? You also want to use a call to action. Give them something to do. Either tag a friend, go follow Gregory and me, and Impact Collective Coaching.
Impact Players.
And then you will be able to be entered in to win XYZ.
Gotta get these names
Okay?
together.
I know. Okay, so use a call to action as well, and then make sure you're providing some sort of good information within the body of the text. Again, if you go into ChatGPT and say, I just created a Trainer Tip Tuesday on how to hinge appropriately, step 1 is this, please create a caption for this post with a CTA, a call to action, and a hook. And they will copy paste, done.
Get money.
Yeah. Toots my goats.
All right.
Oh shoot, I thought I had a 1:30. It's a 1 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
All right, so
Makes this a quick
let's wrap it up. Go ahead, Gregors.
All right. Do's and don'ts of social media. Remember that you keep doing whatever you're doing because I'm not a social media user. So do whatever she tells you to do today.
So pick your 3 content pillars.
Let me back up. Let me say this. I used to use social media like that when I first started. I just got tired of it. And then when you work alone, when would come out here in this personal training world and coaching world alone, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. So that's why it's not that I don't prefer to use it. I'm gonna eventually use it one day as soon as I get my life together and start posting. But right now, I have clients and programming and
All right, shut it down.
all types
So,
of good
number
stuff.
1, okay, your challenge for the week. Pick your 3 content pillars, okay? Number 2, if you're posting 1 time a week, God bless America. If you're posting 1 time a week, I'm challenging you to post 2 times this week. If you post 4 times this week, normally post
Just
5.
just
Okay,
post
add
4.
add 1.
Post
Add
4.
1.
Post 4.
3, celebrate a client publicly. Celebrate them publicly, okay? So, your call to action, your CTA, is to tag us in your post so we can hype you up, okay? You can use hashtag elevated coaching for us, right? You can use grow your fitness biz. You can use social media for coaches, all right? And don't forget to subscribe and like us and share us with your people. Don't forget to do that.
Please share us with your people. Oh my gosh. All right, so your fitness tip of the day. If you're wondering whether to work out today, just remember your future self is already side-eyeing you in your stretchy pants.
Ooh.
Go earn that smug post-workout swagger.
Swagger.
My name is Gregory.
I'm Anna.
And go change some
Go
lives.
change some lives.
You gotta say it. No, we can't go out like that.
Why?
You gotta say it in your normal
Why?
voice.
I said go. I winked. I said go change some lives. I winked.
Well,
like that.
You usually be like, go change some lives. Bing. But we can't shoot anymore. I'm sorry. Take that out.
Go change some lives.
Now that made it
It's not doing it.
clear completely.
How come I can put up a peace? There we go. A peace sign for 2 seconds. Yeah. See, look how hard you had to try for that. That's some bullshit. All right, y'all. Go change some lives. We love you.
There you go.